Hello and welcome. Today we're working in managerial accounting on the standard costing chapter. We're going to do some variances. So here we're to the point where we're doing a problem on variable overhead variances. Hey, if you're new, my name is Jeff from Learn. I teach a lot of accounting, a lot of financial things, a lot of things with Excel. So please like, comment, subscribe, and let's get started with this problem. So our previous problems were direct material variances and direct labor variances, and now we're to variable overhead variances. You remember overhead has a fixed component and a variable component. So this is the variable component. So let's look at the problem we have here. We have estimated standard cost to be 5 hours to make each product, to make each finished good, and each hour is going to cost us $18 per hour. So we produced 3,000 hours. So sometimes this chapter, standard costing, is called standard costing and flexible budgeting. So here's what's flexible about it. We have a standard for one. This is like on our standard cost card. And then we produce 3,000. And so we stretch that one, budget of one standard cost card, we stretch it for 3,000 units. So let's say we produced 3,000 units, and here's our actual overhead. We use 15,400 hours of direct labor or machine hours or whatever. And so then we spent $19 per hour. We thought we'd spend 18, we spent 19. All right, so our format that we're using, there's two different ways to do this type of problem. We need to figure out the rate variance and the efficiency variance. Now here, this says labor rate, so this is going to be the variable MOH rate and efficiency variances. Also compute the total variable MOH rate variance here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the actual quantity times the actual price and get a total, and then take the actual quantity times the standard price and get a total, and the difference in these two totals is going to be the rate variance, which is essentially a price variance. And we'll do the same thing here and do standard quantity times standard price. And you see the standard price is the same, but the actual quantity and standard quantity is going to cause a quantity variance of hours, which we typically call the efficiency variance. So this is the variable MOH rate variance. So we can actually change that to, variable MOH rate variance and the variable MOH efficiency variance. And then we can have a total, let me do this here, we could have a total variable MOH variance. And so that's what we're doing here on this problem. Now, there's two ways to do this. I do this little template format so I don't have to remember the formulas. I guess it's one way to remember formulas, but here, if I can just set this up AQ times AP and then AQ times SP, then SQ times SP. So this is actual quantity and actual price, actual quantity, standard price, standard quantity, and standard price. I've got the one on the left and I got the one on the right. I just have to remember the one in the middle. The way I remember it, here's a little tip for you. I just have to have a way to remember it. So I kind of just take the A and the SP and just remember it's ASP, like a snake. A way to say a snake is an asp. So right here in the middle is ASP, so I can remember actual quantity, quantity first times the price, and that way you have it. All right, so let's do the total variable MOH variance. All right, so to make one, it takes 5 hours, but to make 3,000, it would take 5 times 3, or 15,000 hours would be our standard. All right, let's start with just going left to right here. So our actual quantity of hours is 15,400, and our actual price is $19, right? And so we'll take the 15,400 times the 19, and we'll get a total here. Here's what we actually spent, 292,600. Now, a problem like this could give us the total, and it might say, hey, we did 15,400 hours, and we have a total of 292,600, and you might have to back in to find what's the price or the rate per hour. All right, so actual quantity is 15,400, and our standard price, we thought we would do it in $18 per hour. So we're going to take the 15,400 times the 18, So here we've isolated these two numbers. We isolate and get the rate variance. So 292,600 minus 277,200, and we get 15,400, which is our rate variance. Now we thought we would do it, the standard was 18, that was our goal. We did it in $19. Anytime you spend more money than what you thought, that's going to be unfavorable, so I'll make that unfavorable here. We'll do the same thing for the efficiency variance. We need to know the standard quantity. Now, we have to do a little math here, a little calculation. It's going to take 3,000 finished units times 5 hours per unit. So our standard to make 3,000 units is 15,000 hours. We did it in 15,400. And we thought we would spend $18 per hour. So the standard quantity at standard price is going to be 15,000 times $18. And that's 270,000. So what do we do with that? We're going to take the difference. Now I'm making it where I always end up with a positive difference. I'm not being consistent sometimes. I just want to know the absolute value, the difference. And we don't have a plus or minus, and I'm going to call that favorable or unfavorable. Now, we thought we could do it in 15,000 hours, and we actually spent more hours. We were less efficient. Just think if you on a road trip, you think you can go in 7 hours, and it takes you 8, then you're kind of grumpy because it took you 8 hours. You thought it should take you 7, right? So here, we thought we could do it in 15,000 hours, and we did it in 15,400. So this is also going to be unfavorable. Now, because these two are unfavorable, we can just add them together. If there were different signs, we could take the difference here, or we can take the total. These two explain the difference between the 292 and the 270. So what's our total variable MOH rate, total variable MOH variance, including the rate and the efficiency? That's 22,600. We spent 22,600 more than what we thought because our rates were higher and our efficiency, we were less efficient. We spent more money, taking more time, so that's unfavorable as well. So that's how you do the variable MOH efficiency and rate variance and get the total variance. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.